I hope he doesn't get the sickness.
My boy Kurt is a stay-at-home dad, watching Disney movies he never had. His daughter digs through all the VHS, crushing the classics in a princess dress. Informed like Scuttle, Kurt's got your ticket, making it real like Jiminy Cricket. Most off the Captain Hook, but if the Tweedle dumb, he'll be taking more shots than Bambi's mom. Leaves him raised like Simba, or cracked like the beast dishes. He'll show you a whole new world, you won't need 3 wishes. Stay-at-home Disney dad.
Saludos Amigos. Like with the 3 Caballeros, I apologize in advance for butchering names and places and names of places. These are not words I usually say. So what in the world is Saludos Amigos? Real footage of Disney employees board a plane to start this. They're heading to Rio de Janeiro for inspiration for this movie. First stop, Bolivia, Peru. They're looking for ancient Inca civilizations. Lake Titicaca is where they end up. Quote, folks come from miles around to trade goods and spread local gossip. Psst, isn't that American that draws a mouse and makes more money in a month than our entire country makes in a year? There's walking haystacks, there's donkeys. Again, this is real footage of Disney employees. Finally, we go animated, and it's Donald Duck. They use Donald to explain all the physical damage you can expect in these high-altitude places. Spoiler, Donald, you're gonna die. Just kidding. Some guy plays a flute for a llama. Donald robs this guy of everything, makes a getaway, and then freaks out about a suspension bridge. So ladies and gentlemen, Donald Duck, not afraid of South American prison, but he's afraid of high altitude. Back to the Disney employees on the plane. Everyone is smoking on the plane. That's awesome. They're looking for inspiration and surprise. They make a story about an airplane. This is like the time I interviewed Jason Mewes in a comic book store, and I asked him if he had a blank check to make any movie he wanted to make. What would it be about? Jason Mewes in a comic book store looks around and says,
superhero store, comic store.
Okay. There's an airplane family, like a family of airplanes. One day Papa plane had a cold and Mama plane had high oil pressure. I feel like that's a passive-aggressive time of the month joke. Anyway, they send Baby Plane on his way to deliver the mail all by himself. This animation style, I love it. It's so classic Disney. It's the style you would stumble across when you were a kid and it was after school and you were just like channel surfing and you stumbled across a 30-minute Disney show with just a bunch of old shorts slapped together to make a half-hour program. That's this style. Pedro the plane gets distracted from delivering the mail and he runs into this evil-looking mountain. It's got this evil face. I love this. Again, I want to go to Disney World and find this like forbidden gift shop and buy a giant high-end framed collage with all the unloved villains from the Disney library, like Morgana from Little Mermaid 2 and this angry-faced mountain and the Horned King from the guy from Black Cauldron and the blonde from Hunchback 2, the whale from Pinocchio. Where are these characters? Okay, it's dark, and I assume his parents think he's dead because they're so surprised when he shows up at home. They're like, hey, you made it alive, but the mail was late, so I'm sure people are still going to complain. Okay, back to the map. On to the next short. I'm so torn on what to say about this style of Disney movies. I just don't know. Reviewing these is like a marathon because so much is happening all at once, and like, I don't know, I'm sure this stuff was mind-blowing at the time. I completely respect these animated / real video Disney productions, but I can't say I really enjoy watching them. Is that because they didn't age well? Is it because it's almost impossible to make a 10 to 14 minute one-take insightful video review that showcases my witty observations and comedic timing? It's basically a tourist video. I don't know. Okay, all these shots of the culture and the music are amazing, but again, this isn't what I expected to be reviewing when I started this segment. I thought it would all be, now why does the Beast hate birds in Belle's magical world when he's happily covered in birds in the original Beauty and the Beast movie? For what it's worth, my daughter loves these half-and-half videos. She regularly chooses 3 Caballeros over the current classics. I think it reminds her of Disney World, so she says, so I'm sure there's a huge marketing win there somewhere. Again, knowing that completely melts my icy heart. Dad, is the sickness over yet? Can we go back to Disney World? We move on. There's a cowboy Goofy, and I saw something online recently where there were people trying to say that Goofy has always been a cow and not a dog, and the world continues to burn. He's a dog. We get a clinic on how people in Argentine dress, saddle a horse, camp at night, and cook over an open flame. Again, this is all good stuff, but how does someone review this? This is like trying to review a driver training video. There is nothing funny or amusing about a driver's training video.
4 teenage drivers in one car.
To see what happens when you leave the classroom.
And start driving in the real world.
We're off to Rio de Janeiro. We have the behind-the-scenes making of 3 Caballero Joe C, not to be confused with this Joe C. This is a pretty cool segment. They're like kind of painting the segment in real time with an animated paintbrush. The bee from Fantasia, I think, shows up. Call back. Out pops Donald. They start painting Jose. Wait, is this the first time Donald meets Jose? Yeah, Jose Carioca. They exchange cards. This is 2/3 of the 3 Caballeros. Jose knows it's Donald Duck. He's excited to meet him and hugged him. My daughter goes, aww. He teaches Donald the samba. It ends with a Brazil, Brazil song. Yeah, that was that. Want to see some more semi-encounters?
Have you ever tried to merge on the freeway with an 18-wheeler bearing down on you? That can be frightening.
The Disney employees spent hours in a, quote, botanical garden where they discovered strange and exotic plants. Yeah, they did. They play a game with matchbooks while one guy tries to work, and this is the sequence he comes up with. Donald playing matchbooks, losing, and then losing his shit. Which looks a lot like me when my family and I play, oh, I don't know, Beat the Parents, the Disney Edition, Scattergories, Labyrinth, Ask Xander, Goosebumps Terror in the Graveyard, Clue Monopoly, Gamer Monopoly, Pokemon, Battleship, Battleship Live, Yeti, Goosebumps, Shrieks and Spiders, Minecraft Card Game, Lego Champion, Electronic Labyrinth, Cranium, Seen It Disney 2nd Edition, Lego Creationary, Spider 8's Angry Birds, Dutch Blitz, Connect 4, Jenga, Animal Scramble, Wet Head, Disney Bingo, The Little Mermaid Game, Goosebumps the Board Game, Cranium Cards, Story Cubes, Rummy, Go Fish, Tetris the Card Game, Sorry, Revenge, Monopoly Deal, Phase 10, Scrabble, Slam, Yankee, Yahtzee, Hands Down, WWE Uno, Monopoly, Disney Monopoly, Frozen 2, Rumbling Rock, Shoots and Ladders, Scooby-Doo Haunted House, Hullabaloo, Scooby-Doo Hide and Shriek, Rudolph the DVD board game, Disney Hide and Seek, Candyland, Atmosphere, Vampirina, Spin Go Round, 13 Dead End Drive, Goosebumps, One Day at Horrorland, and Scrabble. See, I lose every game every time we play as a family. My wife is just insanely lucky. Okay, hold up. Oh yeah, my wife. Credit where it's due. She's great at games. She's smart and educated young woman, and in games of strategy and smarts like Scrabble and Boggle, oh yeah, she deserves to beat me in all those. I got no problem with that. No issues with that. I'm talking about games of luck, people. Yahtzee, dice games. It's uncanny. It's legendary. Her friends, my friends, our couple friends, have all witnessed her insane luck. Her ability to constantly roll whatever she needs or randomly pick whatever card she needs is absolutely spooky. It's frustrating as hell, but spooky. Everyone tells me to take her to Vegas, but no way. She's gonna get buried in the desert after the casino owners and the mob bosses are like, look, lady, we've been watching you play. We don't know how, but we know you're cheating. You're gonna have to come with us. Yeah, that's my wife. I could probably count the number of times I've actually won any game ever in our marriage on one hand. Saludos Amigos! Wait, Walt himself is there. There's actual footage of the locals trying to teach Walt Disney a traditional dance. Again, this movie isn't great for reviewing, but it's pretty cool. We find out Pluto is huge in Chile. He's their character. Fascinating. We watch as pigs are led to the market, and the narrator comments that the pigs don't want to go. Well, yeah. Then they're all off to Mexico. You know, why don't any of my jobs fly me all over the world for inspiration? All right, Curtis. Here's how people in Spain shoot hockey from the right handheld camera corner position. Okay, they follow the play left to right as the offense rushes the net. Left to right. That's how they do it in Spain. It's not fair.
That's what I think about.
What do you think?
What we have is a concern about Curtis Anderson. His interviewing style is not the best. His personal appearance is not the best. I was wondering if the man has some kind of a hold over the channel that he's allowed to be employed for so long with the standards of journalism and personal appearance that